What's going on, guys? Just doing a little experiment here. Remember back in the day a couple years ago when everyone took their Glock mags and they used their white crayon to fill in all the engravings so it's more visible? Well, I was thinking about this today. Why can't we do that with knives? I have this Sebenza ripoff, which yes, eventually I'm going to review. Carry this for a little while. This has a deep engraving up here. It's a fake logo, which is really hard to look at, to be honest, but we're going to see if we can get some blue in there to match the, accenting pieces here on the thumb stud and where the lanyard lug is. So, let's look at our box here. Get the right blue. I want something kind of bright. Let's see. How about this blue? What's this? Just blue. Okay, well, that's not very exciting, but yeah, it's blue. Alright, so what we're going to do is, if you haven't seen this before, it's really simple. Again, you can do this with anything that's engraved, as long as it's deep enough. The problem you're going to come across is if your engraving is too thin, like if it's laser engraved, it probably won't work. A lot of times knife companies will do for their logos and the steel and the model, whatever information they're putting on their blades or their tangs, whatever, more times than not it's too thin to do this. You can of course try it, it's not going to hurt anything. But anyway, this is what you do. Okay, for thick engravings, you're going to take your crayon, alright, and use Crayola brand, don't use some dollar store crap, and color it in. It's really that simple. Alright, what we're doing, obviously, is just filling those crevices with the wax. Okay, now because it is wax, it's going to be water resistant naturally. The only problem is that eventually, I'm going to wipe off our excess here, eventually it could come out, as dirt and grime and stuff rub in there. Your crayon could rub out a little bit, but that's, a very simple fix. You just take your crayon and put it back in there. So, if you let that focus a second, you can see that is now blue. It is filled with wax. So just an interesting little project. Again, a lot of the gun guys have seen this before. They've done it with their Glocks or other guns, and especially magazines, just so you can get a quick, more visual reference as to what that's saying when it's colored in. But yeah, it gives the knife a little something. If I didn't say that this was a crayon, would you even know? It just looks like it's anodized or something. It's definitely blue. It matches the knife. It's right there by the thumb stud. I'm using natural lighting on here. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see that a little better. I went outside purposely so you guys can see it better, but it doesn't help when the sun went down. So yeah, there you go. Just a little project. This will work on pretty much all surfaces. Obviously, metal is going to be the easiest. You don't really want to do this with wood so much, because you're going to push that coloring into the grain of the wood, unless the wood has like a thick layer of shellac or something on it, some kind of clear coat. Works best with metal, but you can definitely get creative with plastics. Obviously with the gun magazines, it's plastic. On the actual slide on a lot of guns, maybe have the caliber or the make and model, whatever. This works for all that stuff. Just an interesting little project for all of your gear. And yeah, if you really didn't like it, it's not permanent. Just take a toothpick, get in there and scrape it out and clean it. No big deal. But yeah, with normal use, it'll take a lot before that'll start coming out. You really just need something to accidentally get in there and kind of scrape it out. So that's it for this one. Just wanted to pass that little tidbit on in case you guys have not seen that before. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.